Hello there, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we talked with the expedition folks some more, learned what they're doing here, helped them get situated, and were given a task to go to the West Storage Depot, where they believe there's a aphid microchip implanted in a corpse's hand. There better be, because they're out of options. This depot is is currently in use by muties, though, and we don't know if they're going to be very receptive to our incursion on their domain. But I have no intention of actually doing this quest at this moment. Instead, we're here to kill greater siphoners, hopefully get some decent leather, and make ourselves some dodge and evade armor for the future. And then, we're going to be doing Upper Underrail for a bit, I think. And then, hopefully we'll be doing the Into the Chort coming up, and doing all of the quests therein there. And with that said, here's our character again, just in case you guys have forgotten. Since I started doing this, I feel compelled to do it every single episode, just in case. Here's our stats. But just in case, I mean, I gotta do it now. It's become a thing. So, our skills. I probably don't need to do this every single episode, only after I level once or twice. Our feats. Once again, you can pause the game in case you're curious about what the feats are I've taken. And our specializations. Okay. Let's get to it. Siphoner pools everywhere here. I remember lots of siphoners and not much of anything else in this area in terms of hostiles. There'll be a few dead pirates who explored here, though. And of course, we're going to take all the mushrooms we can get, since they respawn, and they might be useful for various recipes we don't have yet. Greater Siphoner? One Greater Siphoner, one normal Siphoner. Okay. Oh, good critical hit! That's a good way to start the morning. Wow, they're kind of tough. We poked it in the head several times. Bring it down to 5%, and glad we also have an 88% chance to hit them, which is very nice. I would expect it would be far less than that, but I'm glad they don't have as high dodge and evasion as I remember them having. A skull-shaped mark on the surface of Greater Siphoner skin. Surely this is just accidental. Quality 72 Siphoner leather. We can do better than that, but it's good to have some Siphoner leather. Greater Siphoner leather. A dead pirate and another Greater Siphoner. Sorry, Siphoner, but you don't have the movement points apparently to catch me, which is really weird. I thought you were a little more slippery than this. And the pirate has some morphine, a crossbow, and some flares. The rest of the stuff can just be left on him. The armor we can break down for more repair kits. Oh, everyone, there was a small patch today, about an hour ago, that was released. It looks as if there was some... it looks like Stig raised the prices of merchants selling things a bit and reduced the effectiveness of mercantile a tad when it comes to getting the price down, from what I can tell. There's also some changes and bug fixes. I don't really have the list, and you guys don't really need me to read a list of changes, or I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to become one of those YouTubers who reads all the patch notes for a game. I'm not doing it. No. We don't need to do that. I'll sprint up a little bit more this time. Good critical hit. We gain Spear Guard. No reason for us to sit here and rely on Uncanny Dodge to help us, to save us either. We can just easily, maybe easily, kill these and use our movement and the good amount of free space around these pools to dodge these greater siphoners. We're probably going to have to come back here and wait for them to respawn at this rate. We've only got 1 siphoner leather so far and killed 4 greater siphoners. There's, I think, 3 or 4 of them in the final room here somewhere, though. So we might get lucky and get another better siphoner leather. There's another one. Hello. Nope, just getting bits. Keep slicing up and poking their skins to the point where we can't actually get anything from them. These are normal siphoners. Actually, no, that one's a greater one. Oh, you hit me. Good for you. Yeah, very hard to get the skins off of these guys for some reason. I remember relying often on the ferrymen to purchase greater siphoner leather rather than actually farm it from them. It's like how in a World of Warcraft or any MMO where you're killing millions of things for their bits, how they don't ever seem to have an eye, even though you need to collect 12 eyes, you gotta kill like 30 or 100 of these creatures in order to get the eye to drop. A rock sharpened into the shape of a fork. 1 oddity point. And they're not really worth much experience points either, these things. 100 experience points and 53. But as you can see, they're not very difficult to kill. So, at least for us at this point in the game. A green wart. A crevice. You see a single vertical notch just above the crevice, appearing as though it had been made with some sharp object. Looking into the crevice itself reveals nothing, however. The opening is far too narrow for you to crawl through, but it will just about accept an arm reaching into it. No, we're not going to do that. I don't care what's in there. It's not going to be blueprints. It's not going to be super steel, so it can stay there. The Guala. Now, yes, we could leap in there, we could reach in there, and we could save the game, reach in there, and reload if we don't like what's the result. I don't ever do this. I like keeping the results that I do if I do something like that, so. And I'm nervous about losing an arm or taking a negative feat, which I don't think it will occur, but I'm not going to do it anyway. Don't reach your arm into holes. The Ewok Adventure taught me that an age ago. A shotgun, decent boots, decent armor, more flares. Uh-oh, kind of pinned here. Let's run away. And now all's right with the world. 2 criticals. Still no more skin. Come on, Stig. This is getting ridiculous. We got 1. Okay. So what do we not need with us? Because we're overburdened. So we probably don't need all of this intestine. Have any hearts? We definitely don't need hearts. I blame Stig's RNG generator for not getting siphoner leather. So we've got 3 more siphoners over here to my knowledge, greater siphoners. And if they don't have any skins, then we gotta deal with 76 quality leather, or come back here several hours from now in real life. Which I think means I have to stay in the Black Sea in order to have them respawn. So I'm not going to do that. We'll just have to use this leather as or hope that the ferryman has some decent quality. We move on. Alright, so not a lot of space here this time to fight in. We at least have 2 of these. Okay, so we're going to use some fire spells this time to help us. Good. 2 of them are on fire. That leaves we only have to worry about 1 of them. And we'll run away in fear. Uh-oh. Had to use the knife this time. Oh god, there's 4 of them! There are 4 of them! Okay. Let's move up. Set ourselves on fire. Oh, okay, this became a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Stay here. Yeah, they won't want to be in the higher flames. Wow, poor Siphoner. We just incapacitated you twice in a row. Let's wait until we have 5 seconds left on this exothermic aura. Alright! That's these Greater Siphoner caves done. As far as I'm aware, there's no other Greater Siphoners in this immediate area. Let's take a look at our gear now. Spear could use repair. Could use a second. How about the gear we picked up? The galvanic vest could use a repair. Shotgun can as well. This can use 2 more. We're just waiting for the flame to die down, viewer. Sorry about this. I guess I could use all my repair kits. We're leaving to go back to our normal, our home and what have you, to do some crafting, I think. Oh, I repaired the wrong crossbow. Well, it's too late now. Okay, everything else, I guess, is acceptable. Hey! Oh, wow, that's awful. Quality 56 Siphoner leather. We'll take it off the corpse, but that's not worth it. We have better. Quality 80. Okay, better. Good. And that's it. Alright, so we have quality 80 Greater Siphoner leather. I think the highest I've had has been in the hundreds or high 80s, 90s. So this was not that great. But we'll still make the armor with what we got. In the meantime, we'll just leave some of this here. I don't need that. I'll hold on to the 72 quality just because we can. Actually, we can make armor out of this stuff and just break it down like we normally could, right? So let's see. So, leather armor out of the Siphoner leather. Actually, Tim, you should try making better armor. So bring it home with you. Okay, let's double check this room really quick. I think we did indeed get everything. We could try fishing here for shrimp. But I doubt we're going to find... Oh, no, I don't even have a fishing pole. Okay, so that's not going to happen then. Alright, so we'll go back to the expedition camp, which is where we're going to be leaving our jet ski. Take the juice back to... Oh, yeah, Yeah, we're not going to be doing it too... Well, yeah. We want to leave the jet ski at the expedition. I don't intend to do a whole lot of piling around in normal Underrail with it until after I'm done with the Black Sea. Oh, we have this pool as well that we did open up. I don't think there's going to be anything really important in it. I'm willing, though, to take a peek. Let's leave the Siphoner tongues here, so we get more inventory space freed up, and take a peek at this. The water is clear. You can distinctly see several large underwater passages branching out in various directions, and because of the way the glowing algae illuminate their entrances, it almost appears as though these natural lights were deliberately placed here. Additionally, by observing the fast-moving particles disappearing into one of these passages, it is plain to you that there is a strong current carrying them. Very dangerous to do this without diving gear, but let's go in. Crabs. We're fighting crabs here. Or it feels like we're going to be fighting lots of crabs. A little green wart. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. Just some loot. Nothing in the seashell. Really? All right then. I'll take. Oh, no. Oh God! I didn't enter combat quick enough. Thankfully we didn't die immediately. We beat the hermit crabs. There are 4 hermit crabs. We're going to set... Oh, I want to set myself on fire. Tim, you need to hurt this one a lot. You need to kill one of these quickly. And that won't do it. Let's activate Uncanny Dodge. Okay, the wounded one's running away. So we want to chase that. Good. Incapacitated one of them. The fire should kill the super weakened one. Okay, and they're scared of the flames, which they should be. And that one will burn up and die when its turn begins. Okay, that was fun. A nice little ambush. Glad if we didn't win initiative, we would have died immediately. Hermit crabs do incredible amounts of damage, and they stun or daze you with their hits. And 4 of them, we didn't have a prayer if even one of them won the initiative. So I'm glad that worked out. Let's have to spend this barbecue. Wait till the flames expire and see what else we can do about the gear we picked up. Let's see. Oh, you know, if I'm just leaving, I've got plenty of stuff to carry all those intestines and hearts back with me if I so desire. Okay, we found those secrets. Nothing else looks like it's interactable. Let's get out of here. The current carried you all the way to the sea. Since we can carry more of the stuff we left behind, we will double back here really quick and grab the intestines again. Can never have enough intestines. Make sausages, supposedly, out of it. And the taurine will be useful for all sorts of different things, too. And then we can equip this. Technically, I guess we should take the hearts, since we have the inventory space. The carry capacity. We are really heavy, so our jet ski is going to be way down, but it's just a short hop back down to the expedition camp. And so, just in case we actually enter combat, which I'm hoping we don't have to do, let's make sure that's attached as well. Theremin is not here, so we don't have a chance to see if he had any better siphon or leather either. I'm curious, was there was no stabilizers on either of these, right? There was not. All right, not bad, I suppose. Not the best. I was hoping for a higher quality leather than 80. At the very least, I wanted 90, but it'll be acceptable for what I guess, for the end game. And it'll have to be. We don't have the money to afford another super steel sheet anyway to make some better armor if I so desired. We don't have the blueprints anyway that I would want to guarantee a higher quality super steel. They both act, to my knowledge, in tandem. So you can make up for low quality leather by higher quality super steel, for example. Normally it's the opposite that I rely on. Okay. So I guess you guys will get to watch me do some of this really quick. All of those go there. Our leather armors get placed there. We have some leather bits. Fabric scraps get put there. And then we have a little bit of loot to sell. So let's go to the merchant district. Leave the barrel we drank here. Leave the barrel from the juice we just drank there. And see if the merchants are buying equipment. They have refreshed their inventory. So you'll take a shotgun and a leather armor, and we'll get most of the cash off of Oscar. And Tercia. Not really buying anything today. Okay, that sucks. Very limited amount of stuff she's interested in. Alright, so we repaired this crossbow. Okay. Put you back here. She is buying medicines? How many medicines is she buying? Only 2. This isn't really worth the time it takes to do this. But we'll sell 2 of them, I suppose, to her. Alright, viewer, where to next? Oh, wait, no. Armor. We want to make the armor. She's not going to be selling anything really great in terms of padding or cloth, but we should check. No, she's not. She never does. Okay, so... Or rather, she does on the stealth, the black cloth, but not on aluminized. So let's go to Southgate Station. I'm going to do something really quick. I don't ever do this, but I don't think Quentin ever sells better leather. Quality 39 hopper leather isn't bad. Like, that's amongst the highest you'll find for hopper leather, but it's not... We have better boots than that. I should have brought crossbows with me here, because Lucas can will purchase crossbows. But not today. Okay, so is he buying boots? He is not. Alright, so are you selling... You're not selling anything I'm interested in. Is that right? Or not. So we go to the Engineering and Cyber Labs. Check what's here with Harold. Harold's not selling any aluminized cloth. He'll buy a garbage blueprint from us, though, so we'll do that, I suppose, at least. For $7 entire. We need repair kits. So we're going to take a few of these. Thank you, Harold. Check with Ezra really quick. If he's buying headbands, I think we'll come back here. He's not. Oh my goodness, no one's buying anything today. No one's buying anything that I would like them to purchase. Ooh, a 149 temporal manipulation modulator. If I was going all in on temporal manipulation, that's a fantastic headband piece. I don't know what I currently have in my home. This is amongst the best we'll be able to buy. So I think we'll still take it. But no aluminized cloth. Which means, okay, we have to... I may be activating the cheat engine and farming the merchants to see if they can show up with some of the stuff I want instead. Or using the cheat engine to just cycle merchant inventory. But let's see what I have first. Maybe I have aluminized cloth here, I don't remember. And what did I have here? 126 and 77. So we can make another headband to sell for the future. Can I make a energy pistol? I think we can. Can we put some sort of smart module in it? Let's see. Always worth coming back here and making it weaponry out of what you found. There we go. Plasma pistol. Good. More cash for us. What do I have? 127. 119. 131 for bullet breaking. Melee weapons. Foam padding. Okay. So... oh, we have to make the fibers out of this still. Oh, okay. Well, that stinks. It shouldn't take too long for us to do that. This means we have to go over to Foundry for this. You know, we don't need to make the armor right now. We could instead go to the short and see if we can get a better merchant. Hey, Lonnie, I need these shaping. I want the fiber. Yeah, let's visit a few other merchants really quick. There's only one I can think of. There's to be Constantine, who might be selling something at Oculus. By something I mean cloth bits. I don't believe our contact in Cortec will sell anything of that sort. Constantine is not selling any cloth. Okay. Can we buy this watch? We'll sell him that. Alright, nothing else here then. I'm not interested in anything he's got in his inventory. Do I just activate the cheat engine? If I'm going to do that, then I'm going to go to Southgate Station. No, we won't do it. We'll let everyone recycle their inventory. But the whole reason we did what we just did with the entire jet ski thing was for siphoner leather and for to make our best armor, or very good armor for the end of the game. We're still using very good armor for the end of the game. Not quite as good as I would have liked it to be. No one else that I'm aware of is going to be selling better aluminized cloth. Well, where to then, Tim? Well, how about this, viewer? Let's go to the Lost Vault again and see if the merchant there is potentially selling cloth. And or the plasma beam trainer, which I believe he can do occasionally. We'll have to kill a bunch of side beetles, but I think that will be okay for one more time. One more time? Well, I think hopefully it'll be okay because we're going to do it. Don't care about you. Technically, we haven't explored all the cave systems, so we could do that. There might be things we missed around here. Let's do it a little. Let's try. So our Pentibus barbecue is about to expire. We don't need it anymore, so let's go ahead and have a bacon cheese sandwich. Wow, that's a Deathstalker that decided to it decided to stay. Still in combat, but we'll just walk out. I think it went crazy to attack us. Good for it. Did our shield protect us at all? It did. We probably would have been lower than half our life from that one round of combat against that creature. Scary. We absolutely would have been. One bandage wasn't even enough to heal us either, huh? We'll clear out this area, get this connection, well, connected. And then go to the Lost Vault. Another Death Stalker. They're not there. Oh no. That's a normal crawler. Okay, so I did not anticipate bumping into... I did think he'd be here. We're gonna have to do... We're gonna have to use an adrenaline. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh god. Another crawler as well. Okay, so... let's set this one on fire. And run. I am curious to watch what their AI decides to do. Now that we're no longer stunned. But realistically, we should kill them. Let's move a little bit away, keeping them both in our line of sight. Okay, 2 Death Stalkers, 2 Crawlers in this room. What an ugly battle this is. And also 2 Red Dream Mushrooms for your efforts. Some cave ears that we don't need. A little pond that we're not going to be fishing at. Now I have to kill a bunch of rat hounds. That'll be in the way. This is a good spot to stand and tank him, I suppose. They can't really hurt me very much. Or attack me. Oh, they can surround me. Never mind. Okay. Our spear once again needs repairs. We can make a bunch of leather armors. It makes up for the... leather armors, I always feel like that you can, if you take the crafting, do make up for the fact you're wasting time and durability on your weaponry, killing rat hounds all over the place. Since the repair kits are actually worth a decent amount if you sell them to merchants. But as you can see, I use them all the time to repair gear instead. And this leads to the vault. Oh, did I not search this junk pile? It looks like it's a bright white to me. We did not. Siphoner. Oh, okay. One of the Ezra's saw us, so now we have to move away. Just one of you? That guarantees that one's dead. Let's slow down the big one. Oh, hold on. They're all together over there, so let's actually set them on fire. Nope. Okay, we gotta move away. I see the other giant Goliaths. That was a lucky crit. You are no longer protected. I can't reach you. I knew we needed one more, but still. I don't want to get hit by any psychic powers they possess. Okay, the others ran away. Which is what we wanted. Can we reach it? We can. 77 Cybial Carapace, not very good. Leave it in the barrel with all the other Cybial Carapaces. Okay, not bad. That didn't take too long. Our spear probably needs another repair. Gonna miss repairing a spear with mechanical bits. I may hold on to our current spear for quite some time. Even bring it down with me to the deep caverns so we don't have to worry about running out of electrical repair kits. They'll be tougher to actually create. Vault Trader, hello. What are you selling? Let's trade. So he... Give me $2 or so for those bullets. Telekinetic proxy. That's not plasma beam, so we're not interested in what he's selling today. He is not selling any aluminized cloth either. Okay, so much for that. Was hoping. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. And now where to? Well, viewer, I'm thinking of doing the cheat engine thing. So let's first explore more. What we'll do with this episode is we'll explore more of the caves. No, I won't. I don't have any dynamite on me. No, I won't. We have no dynamite. Which means if you end up having to flee from a bunch of Deathstalkers and get pinned in another room, and that room requires dynamite to escape, we can't. That's back to Southgate Station, then. I can do that later. We could... do the thing that's below Oculus right now. So why don't we do that, and we'll wrap up the episode after that is done. Wow! Fantastic critical hit. And we gained 46 siphoner leather. Oh, and yes, you do want to make armor, Tim. Make armor, and then you break that down. Last time we were here, we got our butts handed to us by the Deathstalkers down below. Let's see if that will still be the case now that we're a higher level. Probably, because there's going to be 2 of them, but I think we can probably handle them. Okay, so, is there one here? Yes, there is. Let's set it on fire. Move in the way. Activate our own flames. And oh, hello. Chase it. That 95 miss really sucks. Good. Oh, look at that Deathstalker. Didn't want to stay in the fire, did you? Wow. And we killed it with 61% chances to hit. Let's get out of here. We're running away so I can save the game. We killed 3 of them. That wasn't so bad. That was not so bad. Now we stay here, let the fires expire. How's our armor holding up, by the way? We can make some normal repair kits and repair it. Let's see. We get crawler bits. We don't get. I'm looking for crawler tails as always for crawler caltrops. The dead dudes got stuff we arguably should break down. MK4 HE grenades. We'll take those. Nice. We get a tail for our efforts. Let's break down all this trash. Technically, the boots are worth repairing and selling, but I already have tons of boots in Southgate Station to sell, so I'm just going to break them down for more bits. I don't care about cave. Oh, God! There's a 4th Deathstalker! Really? Unfortunately, we witnessed blindsiding fall off of you. Unfortunately for you, that is. Four Deathstalkers guarding the way down here on the hard mode. Oof. I think there's only 2 on normal. My goodness. I'm surprised that one didn't come in. Oh, well, we ran. Which is probably why it ran back over here and hid. Because there was a lot of... Well, was there a lot of sound? I don't actually know if our pyrokinesis makes explosion-y sounds to attract enemies. I don't think the fire we set does. Either, for that matter. Anyway, I hope by killing all these Deathstalkers over the past several videos, you guys see the importance of tasers. Being able to take away their dodge and evasion is incredibly helpful if you want to actually be able to hit them. So we're hoping there's not another one here. I don't think there'll be a 5th. Humming as he walks around, gazing up above into a monolithic rock formation looming in the shadows, is a man clearly in a world of its own. His strangely joyful mannerisms last throughout the conversation as he talks to you in rhyme. The wanderers peek their heads in, but thoughts are lacking in whim. Let me hear yours dance. Let me see them breathe. The oculus should lie right above, on that cliff. His words, however, for unknown reason, add some Special meaning to this site, as if there's something more to it than it should be. My mind senses something up on that hill. Point to the north. Its presence draws us. Our thoughts start to rhyme. What lies ahead, perfection, and this false world behind. It sure does feel strange. Let the all-seeing one taste your needs. Let him heal your fears. He will tell you all, and more than you'll ever need. He raises his hand and points to the middle of the encampment. With a slight nod, he invites you to go inside. I'll look around. Friendly lunatics. Not every day you get to see this. And I've never even fought a zealot. I like the look of her, though, with that spear. It's going to be really difficult, by the way, for us to pick pockets, because they do like, they like walking around, so I don't think we're going to get a chance to do so. The trail scrap leads away from the cave. Red barrels make me nervous, but we're not poking it. It's not a combat barrel. Oh, a little plant here. Oh no, a little plant. I thought that was a plant. It's the back of the guy's head. Hello, electrician. This is a great spot for us to pick your pocket, I suppose, because you're stuck here. We'll take your 9 coins. And a psi booster off of you. Zealot, we're not going to pick your pocket in time, I think, but we'll try. Nope. So, yep, there's where the Oculus lies. If you have not done the Oculus Quest, you actually won't see it here. There'll be nothing there for you to look at. Hurry, hurry, hurry! You only got a few seconds to pick the pocket. And what's so special about this place are 2 people that we're about to meet. There's one gentleman who sells actual special drugs that normally you would only be able to get if you have crafting. He does not recycle his inventory, though, to my knowledge. He's like Alphabet in that regard. However, you can use the cheat engine to cycle his inventory and then buy all the drugs repeatedly. They are expensive, but they're worth it. I have never used a cheat engine to cycle his inventory, though, since I know he does not do so normally. That feels a little too cheaty to me. Normally when I use a cheat engine, it's to save myself real-life time. Just running the game for hours, so I can look and see what the merchants have refreshed their inventory to again, rather than actually try to do something the game would not normally let me do, as it were. Former dictator. That's a great name. Is that right? Dictator? Former dicker? Former dictator. He has a morgue key, which he can keep. Probably leaves back here, which I'm guessing has all the corpses in it. Let's talk with him. A gush of thick air ridden with dirt envelops you as 2 purple glowing eyes peeking above a charred mask of a stare in your general direction. Loud grunts in unison with his rattling teeth produce an unnerving sound, altogether forming immense pressure on you. This whirl of madness starts to escalate quickly, only to suddenly stop as the dirt scatters away from you, and silence takes over. A smell I don't remember. A new mind ready to be cleaned. I've got just the things to satisfy that precise need. What are you doing down here? No transformation can be achieved if there's any fallacies left to be seen. And even after that, I'll make sure the hooks are detached from Finity. The hooks? Finity? This world, and everything in it, is just a barrier. A blockade preventing us to reach our true form. There must be no strings attached to the current wants of this place in order to truly ascend. My purpose here is to make sure of that. before I too am ready. Ready for what? To transform and start everything over in Transfinity. Let me see this stuff. So he is not buying anything. And what does he have to sell to us? Focus Stim. Hypercerebrix. If we're going to do some incredibly high-level crafting, you want one of these for +2 more intelligence to potentially give you just enough crafting skill points to make that incredibly uber and extremely late gear piece of equipment. You want that. Psi Reinvigorators. Remove psionic inhibition. So when the giant bugs use that on us, this gets rid of that ability, then we can use Psi again. I don't think, though, it stops you from being inhibited. It's also hideously expensive at 5,000 value per each one of these. Increases psionic regeneration by 50%, and trance. Critical damage bonus I believe is increased by 100%. So, I think the drugs are random that he sells, so we didn't get a good drop of it this time. We will take a focus stim, and I'll take one of these inhibitors, invigorators. And that will do. And here's the last gentleman, Synthet. We can open the locker. We can. Lots of cloaks in here. It reeks of smoke and burnt clothes. What the eye sees, the body feels. What the body feels, the tongue tastes. And what the tongue tastes, the ear hears. And what is heard is spoken. And the word is sent. And what the nose smells is seen. And what the eye sees, body feels, tastes, hears, smells, feels, smells, hears. He shuts his one visible eye. His hands are convulsing but remain close to his body. The pentacle gem on his forehead begins moving, inching, as if seeking the perfect position, which apparently is not the center. The pentagon rotates slowly. His hands relax before his eye opens with a new shade of clarity. It sounds, by the way, very similar to what the dude was saying, right? And it returns to rift walking. The lines, angles, forms. They're intersections with infinity, markers of transfinity. His eye darts around the crisp regularity and precision. What the senses perceive, the mind can manipulate. Lines, angles, forms. Lines, angles, forms. He once again closes his eye and takes a few steady, serene breaths. It opens yet again. Its singular stare falling upon you. Is it time? Not yet. He closes his eye and mutters to himself. Looks like if we can pass a dex check, we can actually take his hat or something of the sort. Let's go ahead and have a little sandwich and see if we have a 9 dex is good enough. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But we're going to give it a try, huh? Snatch his head gem? Let's talk with him. Let's talk with him a little bit. Time for what, Synthet? Transfinity. Transfinity? He nods but does not elaborate. Snatch his head gem. You grab and pull the entire headband off his head. He wildly reaches for it, but you are faster. No! No! You stumble backwards, his eyes zigzagging in linear chaos before spiraling to a state of approximate focus. Your soul! Colorless! Shrill! He shivers as if freezing, all the while regaining his balance. Give that back to me! Oh, maybe we should have picked his pocket instead. Because now we made every single person in here angry. And I do not know the last time I saved the game. So this is going to go really poorly for us very quickly. Well, we didn't set anyone on fire. We're going to take a ton of damage here. I thought we could take it without him noticing. Oh, we're just doomed. Oh, we're not doomed. Okay, that's good. this sucks. I didn't want to kill these poor people, but it's too late now. We're in combat, so we're going to do it. And that's it. Sounds like no joke. You don't get to you're just dead. So okay, so can we pick his pocket then for the hat? We cannot. So if you want that hat of his, we have to do it via dexterity. All right, I don't think it's worth doing it. Besides, we're just going to die here repeatedly over and over again. I'll say start combat. Actually, no, we'd want to pick his hat because that stuns him. And then potentially deal with his friends. But no, we're not going to need it. We have a really good headband anyway, so... I can always come back here later, I suppose, if I really want to try for that. Although the Deathstalkers will have respawned. Some armor that would make us immune to being frozen would be useful fighting those guys too, but I don't have such. Alright viewers, so I'm going to wrap this up by going back to our home and storing some stuff, but that will be about it. Thank you guys for watching. And maybe I will see you in the next one, where I think we will have done some shopping off-screen. Probably not with the cheat engine. I'll just let the game run for hours and check every so often. We'll do some shopping, and then we'll see if I create us some dodge and evade armor based around the things that we have so far. Anyway, I'm babbling. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then maybe. Take care, everyone.